Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Tuesday, every Monday. Here we are, a week. We're making it through our week. Welcome to it. Welcome to Tuesday. We'll be over the hump tomorrow. It'll be the weekend before you know it. That's right. Yeah, I know it seems like a long way away. It's going to be here soon, sooner than you think. And that's great. And I'll be here to help provide some smiles, a lot of positivity to get you to that weekend, right? Absolutely. Hey, Donna, good morning. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Again, it doesn't matter if you're watching us live. Really appreciate those of you who join us live. But it's early in the morning. I know Donna's on the West Coast. I don't know what you're doing up, but it's early in the morning anywhere you are in this country. I understand if you can't make it live. If you watch us later in the day, if you watch us later in the week, later in the month, it doesn't matter. Thank you for joining us on this journey of positivity that we're on here on this show. So, what are we talking about on this day? Again, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, January 6th, 2026. I'm getting that right. Oh, thank you, Donna. That's nice of you to say. I'm glad you love the podcast. Appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm sure. Shameless self-promotion. You know, it's all about that. Positivity, yes. Smiles, yes. Shameless self-promotion, definitely. Always about that on this show. Hey, Marianne, good morning. Good to see you here. Appreciate you being here so much. Thank you for joining us this morning. So, yeah, what are we talking about on this January 6th? Well, it's the middle of winter, so that means you definitely want to look forward to Cool Kids Summer, right? Yeah, absolutely. We learned more about what's going on at Walt Disney World for Cool Kids Summer. This is, I believe, the second year they've done this. They've had some summer promotions before, but I think this is the second year that they've titled it kind of Cool Kids Summer. Really focusing on things for kids to do, but of course, adults and the kids at heart. Absolutely. But lots of great stuff coming to Walt Disney World this summer, including some fantastic deals if you're looking to book a stay or visit to Walt Disney World this summer from May 26th through September 8th. That's when Cool Kids Summer is going on. They're going to have a deal where if you can get 2 free room nights and 2 free park days if you buy a 4-day, 4-night resort and ticket deal. That's pretty good. If you are a Florida resident, there's also, if you are not even a Florida resident, but if you're just looking for a resort deal, they have 30% off, up to 30% off deals on Disney resorts during that time period. That starts May 1st and runs all the way through October 4th. If you're a Florida resident, you can possibly save up to 35% on a resort stay. If you're an annual pass holder, it can be up to 40%. They have kids free dining plans. There are all sorts of fantastic deals for the summer. And yes, returning this summer. Now, this last year, it was all year long. But they've kind of decided to limit that to this summer. And that totally makes sense more for the water parks because beginning on this summer, again, May 26th through September 8th, both the water parks will be open. Typhoon Lagoon and why can I think of the name? My brain this morning. Oh, please bear with me. Anyway, both water parks will be open during that time period. And yes, on your check-in day, you will have the chance to get into those water parks complimentary, part of your deal. And that could be check-in day at the beginning or check-in day at the middle. So if you're doing a split stay, Blizzard Beach, thank you, Marianne. I kept Winter Summerland, the miniature golf course kept running through my head. I'm like, I know that's the miniature golf course. Why is that running through my head? I know it's winter themed. Why can't I think of it? I'm getting old, Marianne. Thank you for your help. I appreciate that. Yeah, she had it. She had it. I don't know why I didn't. Don't get old, everybody. Don't get old like me. Blizzard Beach. Thank you, Marianne. Yeah. Anyway, both water parks open. It's really great. It's a great thing, especially like if you're showing up and maybe you're flying in or you're driving in, and you may not be able to do a full park day. Getting over there and doing one of the water parks is great. If you are doing a split stay, a water park right in the middle to give you the kind of that breather from the park time, fantastic, and especially in the summer because you know how it is in Florida. most of the year, especially in summer. Water parks are fantastic for you. So you're going to want to take advantage of that for sure. Love that idea. And all this comes to you. Do you remember when summer used to be the big time at Walt Disney World? Like that was when it was its busiest, but it is not the case anymore. People's schedules have changed, school schedules have changed, so forth. You get different time periods off during the year. So people are showing up at different time periods of the year, not just in summer. So they've realized this and they've suddenly started giving these fantastic deals over the last few years. So if you can tolerate the heat and everything else that goes along with being in Florida in summer, then you can get a fantastic deal at the Walt Disney World Resort. And of course, you still, for a portion of that, you're going to get maybe a piece of flower and garden. You're going to get food and wine during that too. So much great stuff. Lots of great stuff coming. There's the Communicore Hall. Goofy they call it. It was a Goofy Core at Communicore Hall, where kids can go in and play around with Goofy. They have games going on there, dance parties, all sorts of stuff. Fun. Of course, Bluey and Bingo, remember, are showing up this summer. Actually, this spring, but moving into the summer out the Walt Disney World Resort, out at the Conservation Station at Animal Kingdom Park. Kids are going to be very excited about that. I'm very excited about that for sure. And then, of course, all sorts of either reimagined or new attractions. Actually, these are all reimagined attractions are opening up at some point during the summer, including updated Space Ranger, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, the Soarin' Across America, and an updated storyline to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. All sorts of great stuff to try this summer. So yeah, definitely take advantage of some of those deals and get out there and enjoy cool kids summer out at Walt Disney World Resort. Blizzard Beach. All right, moving on. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, today happens to be, it's January 6th. It is Three Kings Day. Do you know what Three Kings Day is? It's the celebration of when the three wise men actually glorified the Christ child, of course. So it's the celebration. It's actually the kind of the wrap up of what is the 12 days of Christmas. It's mostly celebrated within kind of Europe and Latin America countries. As a matter of fact, from what I was reading in Mexico, this is kind of rather than necessarily Santa Claus bringing them gifts, the three kings will bring children's gifts in many, many cultures in Mexico. So yeah, if you celebrate, hey, happy Three Kings Day on this January 6th. Absolutely. Why not? This is something we may celebrate a little too much. I'm on it right now as I'm speaking with you. Today is also National Technology Day, and all the things that technology is good and bad is to celebrate today. Good. At least I hope you think it's good that I'm here bringing this to you on through technology. Maybe bad, some of the stuff that we scroll through on a daily basis, maybe some of the distractions we get from our technology, but where would we be without our technology? Again, for good or bad, a lot of it is fantastic. So today's a day to celebrate that. Maybe you just want to break away from your technology today and cuddle up with somebody sweet or some other family member, friend, whatever sweet. It is National Cuddle Up Day. And I love that. Love that cuddle. I'll be cuddling up with Michelle later this evening. For sure. We like to cuddle up in the evenings. So today's your day to celebrate and cuddle up with somebody very cuddly. Enjoy. Yeah. And Donna loves it so much. Very cool. So yeah, cuddle up on this day. Absolutely. Maybe you don't want to cuddle up with somebody though that celebrates this holiday. Today is National Beans Day. Yeah, you may, or at least don't squeeze too hard when you cuddle up with somebody who's maybe had celebrated this holiday a little bit too much. But I do love beans. I love all sorts of beans, all kinds of beans. I'm a big fan of beans. They're very, very good for you. Very healthy, provide fiber, provide protein, provide a lot of different great stuff. I do love beans, all sorts of different types of beans. I am a fan. I'm a fan. And today, if you were a fan of beans, celebrate with some enjoyable beans on this day. Again, but if you're cuddling, be careful of those people that are celebrated maybe a little too hard, maybe a few too many beans. You know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you can cuddle up and enjoy a little shortbread on this day, because it is also National Shortbread Day. Shortbread, of course, the classic cookies, but also, there's cakes that are made of shortbread and so forth. Shortbread is a classic 1, 2, 3 recipe. It is a 1 part sugar, 2 parts butter, and 3 parts flour. That's traditional shortbread. Really a Scottish recipe. They've changed it a little bit, added a little salt, added some more things, and changed it around. But traditional shortbread is a 1, 2, 3 recipe. I do love a good shortbread cookie with a cup of coffee or some tea. Really good shortbread. Really, really delicious. So I agree, Donna. Yum, yum. So enjoy some shortbread on this day after you've had your beans and you cuddle up with somebody, maybe with a cup of tea and some shortbread for sure. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We're going to start with great British comedic actor Rowan Atkinson. He turned 71 today, born on this day in 1955. If you've watched British television at all, you probably know him. He's been all over it. Mostly he plays Mr. Bean. You may know him as Mr. Bean. But he's been in also many other movies, including Four Weddings and a Funeral, Love Actually. He's been in Bond films, including Never Say Never Again. And hey, we're all Disney fans here, right? Right? He was the voice of Zazu in the animated Lion King, the original Lion King. So yeah, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday. Are you a fan of The Walking Dead? Well, then you probably know Norman Reedus. Daryl Dixon from the Walking Dead franchise. He turns 57 today, born on this day in 1969. That is a great point, Marianne. I didn't put those two things together. I love it. Marianne's on top of things today. I am not. She is. Mr. Bean's birthday is on Bean Day. Perfect. Perfect. I love that, Marianne. Thank you for sharing that. That's great. That makes me smile. Yeah. Anyway, back to Norman Reedus. Yeah, Daryl Dixon on The Walking Dead. If you love the Walking Dead franchise, which I did, I enjoyed much of the Walking Dead franchise. He was great in it. Again, 57 today, born on this day in 1969. He was also in the Boondock Saints movies. He's an American Gangster. He's been in other movies, television shows. He's hosted a travel show. He's a motorcycle rider, and it's kind of his motorcycle journeys across the world, around the world, across the United States and around the world. Anyway, he's great. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great actor Eddie Redmayne. He turns 44 today, born on this day in 1982. He's won an Academy Award. He's won a Tony Award. He's won a Golden Globe Award. Of course, we loved him very much. He plays Stephen Hawking in the Theory of Everything. He was phenomenal in that. He is so good in that. Really enjoyed it. He's also been in the Les Mis movie. He was critically acclaimed for The Danish Girl. And for those of you who love the world of Harry Potter or the Fantastic Beasts, easy for me to say, Fantastic Beasts world, he was Newt Scamander in those, the lead character in the Fantastic Beasts films. And also great as Newt Scamander. He's great in everything. Everything I've seen him in, he's phenomenal. Happy birthday to Eddie Redmayne. Finally, let's talk about somebody who's great in everything she's in. Happy birthday to Kate McKinnon. She turns 42 today, born on this day in 1984. She was on, of course, Saturday Night Live. From 2012 to 2022, she had received 12 Emmy nominations for being on that show. Phenomenal. She's been in several other television shows, movie, including she was in Barbie. Of course, she was Weird Barbie in the Barbie movie. And yeah, she does have a little touch of Disney ties. She makes an appearance in Finding Dory. She's the female part of the couple that kind of runs across Dory when Dory first gets lost from her parents. She and Bill Hader play the voices of those characters in that. So yeah, a small piece of Disney ties for her, but she's phenomenal. She is so funny. Love me some Kate McKinnon. So happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday on this day, please celebrate. Please celebrate the heck out of it. A very happy birthday to you. This was already brought up by Donna, but yes, shameless self-promotion time. We did have a new episode drop on Sunday. We were already in 2026 when we recorded this, but that doesn't mean we can't still look forward to what's happening in the rest of the year. We talked a little bit about some of the cool kid summer stuff, and there's lots of great stuff coming to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, on the big screen. So much great stuff D23 Expo. I know it's not called that anymore, but that's coming this year as well. So many phenomenal things happening for Disney in 2026, and we kind of go through a lot of it. We can't get to everything. It's impossible. There's so much stuff going, and there's so much stuff we may not even know about yet that's coming. But we got to a lot of it during this episode and just had some fun, just kind of reminding you or just looking ahead and looking forward to what's to come in 2026. And yes, the video version of that episode is available for you now on our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll know whenever we have a new video. It's just us talking. So if you like us talking, great. If you like watching us talk, look at Michelle's pretty smile, then you watch the video version. If you just want to listen to us, the audio version is great. No slides this time. We just did it very simply, but we had some good times talking about what's ahead in 2026. So that's available for you on YouTube. And if you prefer Spotify, the video version is also available for you on Spotify along with the audio version. So check those out at your convenience. And thanks to everybody who has already checked it out or ever checks out any of our shows. Thank you so much. All right, going to get out of here, get my Tuesday started. Everybody have a phenomenal day. It's Tuesday. We're over the hump tomorrow and then on to the weekend. You got this. You got this. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. And hopefully remember Blizzard Beach today. Thank you again, Marianne. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.